Hi. So I happen to be in the same outfit that I was in probably in one of my other videos. Lord knows when I'm actually going to be posting these videos up. But here I am. I decided that I wanted to talk about this amazing bracelet. I know that's so weird to start off this conversation, but this bracelet means so much to me. Let me start off by saying that this is a video for vegans, but it could be for anyone who imposes their beliefs on others. I've had way too many experiences in the matter, in the subject matter of imposing. When I started as a vegan, I think that was when it really became okay. I mean, let me think about it really clearly. If I really think about it, hot lime water, because obviously there's something in my throat. I didn't realize that the word impose. I didn't even realize that there was such a word until a lot later on. And I didn't realize that that vegans can be extremely imposing. I get religion. That's happened way too many times in my life where people impose their religion on me. And it's more Christians imposing their type of Christianity on me. And I'm technically also a Christian, but because I'm Catholic or born Catholic, that may not be the right particular Christian for them. So I've had many people impose their beliefs on me, and I find that really annoying. Has any other religion imposed their beliefs on me? No, actually, all of them have been very supportive. They've been fine. I think like they've been very open, and actually it's never been a talk, most likely because I don't really get into it, because my belief is my belief. And so when I became vegan, I saw it as my own belief. It's my belief. And I did share videos. I remember sharing videos and documentaries with my family and close friends on, like, something like at the time, because this was 10 years ago. So I can't even remember what, like Forks and Knives was, no, that was even later. I'm trying to remember the documentaries that I watched 10 years ago. But let's say documentaries like Conspiracy or What the Health or Forks and Knives, and Forks Over Knives, because I can't remember anymore. Didn't really get much of an answer, and I'm like, okay, fine. Well, you know what? I did share, and that's pretty much it. I didn't like people imposing their views on what I ate on me. I found it really frustrating because it's like, well, it's what I eat, so it shouldn't really matter to you what I'm eating and how I'm eating. Because at the end of the day, it's my life. You do you. I'm gonna do me. So why are you bugging me? Because that's just, who does that even anymore? So that in the very beginning was annoying, but then I started to meet other vegans, and I found them very imposing on their beliefs and their way of life on others. And I understand the passion about it. I totally understand the passion on being vegan. And I think that it's so important that there are people who are activists who can talk about being vegan. And I suppose that maybe there's, I don't know. I actually, if I really think about it, is it right to be a radical vegan? Sorry, let me just. I need a moment because my brain is not working. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It could be that you believe in feminism. It could be that you believe in veganism. It could be that you believe in climate change, environmentalism, spiritualism, religion. It really doesn't matter. It totally doesn't matter what your fitness regime is, your routine, what works for you, what doesn't work for you. You may think that lime water is like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that. But it needs to be you, and it needs to be for you. It can't be for anybody else because everybody is different. And imposing your beliefs on someone it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. To me, it doesn't work at all. It just goes completely the opposite way. The other way completely, where you're making people feel like, you know what? I don't like you if you're pushing your vegan propaganda on me, or your feminist propaganda on me, for example. I know more than enough people who are like, oh, you're vegan? Yeah, I hate vegans. They're so pushy. Yeah, of course. Or, oh, you're Christian? Yeah, I hate Christians. They were so pushy with me. Yeah, I totally get that. And I think because of that, I've been traumatized by it because I'm not close to any vegans because I don't really like them imposing their shit on me either. Actually, they don't even need to impose their shit on me. They just come do this. You know what? I'm just not close to anyone who is or could be very similar to me. So I'm not close to any vegans, and I'm not close to anyone who is religious or Catholic or Christian or spiritual. I'm just not. I just can't deal. I cannot deal. I really cannot deal. I can't deal with anyone who are energy healers either, because I just don't want to get into that hippy dippiness. It just drives me bananas. I can't. I just can't. I can't. There's a part of me that just feels really disgusted by them, even though they are me. I am them. I am vegan and I am spiritual and I was born a Catholic. You know, I pray, like I believe in God, Jesus is cool, whatever, you know, like that stuff, I'm cool with that. I'm like totally cool with that. So I just don't think that imposing works. I really don't. And I love the people around me for who they are and what they do. And they are beautiful people, despite the fact that they may not be vegan and they may use a shitload of plastic. And they, you know, they may not be the religion or the beliefs that I like, but I love them. I love them for who they are. I don't see anything wrong with them whatsoever. You know, I don't see anything evil. I don't see anything evil in them. Really, we're just doing the best that we can. It's so hard for me to deal with, like, okay, not getting, like, not understanding the Bible. Like, that's hard for me. Like, I just feel like there's way too many words. I don't get it. I don't get it. Veganism. I just can't deal with having to be in a place that doesn't accept other beliefs. I can't. And there are many times where I've been in a situation where, especially when I'm backpacking in different countries, where they say, yeah, this one has no animal in it, and they happen to have butter or milk or ghee or cheese or egg or like some sort of fish in it, and I didn't realize that there was fish broth in it or chicken broth in it. Oh my goodness. I've been in so many situations where I think that I'm as vegetarian as I can get in a place, and then I realize that they boil the vegetables in chicken broth. And I'm like, what the fuck, guys? Of course I'm gonna get pissed off, but am I gonna just stop eating completely? No, I'm just gonna eat it anyway. Actually, it's come to the point now where I've decided if there happens to be some sort of animal product in my food, this is my experience after 11 years of dealing with this. If there happens to be some sort of animal product in my food, in my meal, then just God just wants me to have it. God wants me to have whatever it is that's in it. I don't know. Protein. I can't imagine it is protein because I have more than enough protein. But maybe B12. I don't know. Like there must be something that I needed to have at that moment in time, and so I have it. Right. I'm not going to complain. I'm totally not going to complain. So yes, I get a little bit ranty about this because I get really upset when vegans like take it a little bit too far ahead, saying no kindly, like I'm sorry, no, this has animal in it. Just push it over to the side, guys. Just push it over to the side and then just eat it. There is no way in hell I'm going to tell any of my family members I'm not going to be able to eat this because there's meat in it. I can have the vegetables. I can push the meat over to the side and another family member can have the meat or whatever it is, the meat, the egg, the fish for me while I have the vegetable because I have the vegetables. I can have it with rice or I can have bread, whatever. I want to be able to eat peacefully with people. So when I'm backpacking and I get an array of beautiful food, home cooked. So when I am backpacking, wherever I'm backpacking, and I'm couch surfing, for example, and I land in a beautiful home where the host cooks homemade vegetarian, what they think is vegetarian, what they do think is vegetarian, or vegan food, and there happens to be animal something in it, I'm not going to say anything. I am just so grateful that there is food. I am grateful that I get a roof over my head and I am very, very well loved, comfortable little place for me to stay, whether it's on the floor, but at least I get a blanket or something. I usually get a mattress and like a pillow and a blanket. That's like totally fine. But I get food, guys. Like I get food. That's a real blessing. And I'm just greatly appreciative of the token of love that has been given to me. So I don't give a damn. So let's say if somebody actually makes a cake, right? And the cake has obviously a normal cake, has eggs and milk or cream or whatever, I'm gonna have a piece because it was homemade. I'm not gonna reject it. I'm totally not gonna reject it because why? It's fine. And if I just have a little slice, it doesn't affect my stomach at all. I don't suddenly want to become non-vegan or an ex-vegan or, it doesn't change my belief system. But I'm respecting what is in front of me at that moment because it comes from a place of love. And I just don't feel like imposing my thoughts and my belief systems. On the other hand, like there are many people who like to impose their belief systems on me for sure. I don't like it and I will fight back and say like, why are you imposing? Because I'm not imposing my lifestyle on you. You wouldn't like it either. You wouldn't like it if you love eating pork and I'm telling you not to eat pork, right? Because it's a dead carcass that you're eating. Because it cries when it dies, by the way. But you don't like it either, right? So what are you doing imposing your beliefs on me? Anyway, so back to the story. This bracelet. I think that the tablet gives a little bit of detail to this beautiful bracelet. It was given to me by a woman who said it was very precious and I want you to have it. It's ivory. And I looked at it. And of course, automatically, I'm like, oh, that is totally not vegan and that's totally against my beliefs. But I wasn't going to tell her that. She said, this is very precious to me and I want you to have it as a Christmas gift. Thank you for taking care of me. Her name is Valerie. She's about 85 or 86 years old now. She has Alzheimer's. I still see her weekly. If not, well, I mean, probably 3, 4 times a week because she's just next door. She's not the same person anymore. And I have a feeling that she knew that she was forgetting things and it was becoming serious. And she wanted to give me this before she forgot completely. I wasn't going to tell her I wasn't going to wear it. And actually, for the past, since that was Christmas 2013, and I had spent a year with her. And that's 9 years. I found it the other day and thought, I'm going to wear it. Because despite it being against my beliefs, I wasn't going to impose my beliefs on her, no. I was so grateful. I was so appreciative of this gift. And I will wear it, despite the fact that it may not be vegan. I don't care. She's lovely. In case you're wondering, she's lovely. She's doing really well. She's healthy and she still goes on walks and she's very, very strong, and she may not have the right words and she may not be able to construct sentences, but she is beautiful to me. Despite the fact that she doesn't have the words, she's always so sweet. And yeah. So be aware when you impose your belief systems on somebody else, on anybody else. Let them be. Eventually, if they come around to loving vegetables or being vegan or being a feminist like you or to your religion, then that's fine. But they gotta make their way there. I can tell you, if they don't want to make their way there for whatever their reason, that's their journey. It is unfortunate, and that's true. But you know we're not perfect either. And I feel it's important to also say, to not be ashamed for the moments that you're not perfect. No one will judge you for the milk, egg, fish, chicken, lamb, beef in your meal. No one. No one will judge you if you're wearing that leather belt and carrying, I don't know, wearing blue suede shoes. I don't know. No one will judge you if it came from a place from the heart. That's it. That's my rant. This is for Valerie.